have an update now to a story we first brought you back in November. You may remember the Wichita mom and her young son's creative idea to give back using a so-called blessing box.
Well, it turns out those blessings are going much further than ever anticipated. In fact, the family's kind gesture is now getting international attention. Emily Younger shares their story new at 10. Emily?
Well, Steph, Darren, when we first covered this story, the family was thrilled people here in Wichita were taking notice and using the blessing box. Now that they've made international news, they're in shock. 6-year-old Paxton is like any other kid. He enjoys kicking the ball around.
Hey, Mom!
He asks a lot of questions.
I have 0 girlfriends.
And he's a little shy when it comes to girls.
Okay.
But the first grader isn't shy about this.
A blessing box. You put food in there for homeless people?
Paxton and his mom put up the mini pantry outside their Wichita home last year. Up close, the sign gives it away. Take a blessing, leave a blessing. That's when we did the original story about it. Now, just a few months later, the blessing box is a viral sensation.
It just went nuts.
Nuts nationally and internationally. The pair's good deed is on BuzzFeed, the Huffington Post, AOL, heck, they were even on HLN yesterday. Oh, and the UK wants to talk to them.
My whole thing was to raise awareness and, help people along the way, and it sounds like that's what's going on.
You can say that again. The donations for the project are pouring in. Just today, this woman stopped by, handing over bags full of food.
Somebody came.
Like the duo always does, Mom and Pax added the blessings to their box.
What's that? Hot
and spicy soup.
Blah.
That is after Paxton inspected an item or two.
Yummy. I'll keep that in there.
For another day and for another person in need.
We have no plans of stopping it, so feel free to come by.
What does this blessing box mean to you?
Happy.
Paxton's first grade class is now getting involved in the project. They're bringing donations to class for Paxton to then put into the blessing box. Emily Younger, KSN News.